What is going on, people? We're back with another video with the white truck, which I say another video like we've had a video with this before, but we have not. This is my 1986 Ford F-150 with 123,000 original miles. It's already rolled over once. This thing has been carb swapped, and I started driving this truck when I was 16, when I got my license. I inherited this from my grandfather when he passed away. I've been driving it ever since I was 16. I'm 22 now, and this truck has needed a paint job the entire time I have been driving it, and it's just been getting worse and worse. Let me show you what I'm talking about. The front of this hood, I don't know if the camera will show it, but it's worn through. It's got rust spots all over it. Like, it looks blue, like the paint has worn down to like the blue primer. It's gotten a little bit rusty up here above the drip rails. It looks rough. You can't really get it clean, but overall the truck's in really good shape. So we are going to restore the paint on this thing. Restore meaning we're going to paint this thing, and I'm going to try and make the best video I possibly can of doing that. But our first steps today is going to be ripping this thing apart, taking the bumpers off, take the grill out, take all the trim pieces off, probably take the mirrors off. This is going to be one heck of a project, but I'm going to try and film this best as I possibly can, so that it'll be a good video to watch. But just stay on this video and watch what we get accomplished. This thing's got this original aluminum piece. Daddy and Abby both think that behind this, the tailgate probably says Ford. So I'm going to take this piece off with all these screws, and I don't think it says it, but we'll see. The tailgate does say Ford on it, but we'll have to decide. We'll have to decide if we like that better or if we like this better. It'll just be, we'll have to figure that out. Alright, I've been working on the front end. I got the grill and stuff off. It's sitting over there. Daddy got a few pieces of the trim off the side. This stuff is not easy to get off. It's not easy at all. And then these, the bolts holding the bumper on don't want to come off. These carriage bolts are just spinning. So I'm going to weld a nut out on the outside of both of these, and hopefully I can get them loose. Got the bumper off finally. It was a pain in the rear end, but I finally got it off. Now I'm gonna take the hood off. Let me show you what we've got so far. We've basically absolutely demolished this thing. It's destroyed. Cut the inside halfway, ripped apart. We're going to take the bed off and take the door handles off. And that might be just about it. It'll be a miracle if we ever get this truck put back together. But stay tuned and we'll see if we can do it. Alright, we got the door handles and the locks loose all the way around. We've got the weather stripping loose because we're going to paint the door jambs. We're probably going to wind up taking the doors off, but we're not going to do that today. I might take the bed off today. We're going to take the bed off so we can work on the back of the cab and the front of the bed. That'll be the next step. But this truck is absolutely demolished. And I really, really hope that we can get it put back together. I hope we can afford this project. We'll just have to see. I decided to call it a day, and I looked out the window. Daddy's out here sanding on the hood. He got it pretty smooth, but every single one of these like peck spots, you can feel it's lower. So we're gonna have to put, he said we're gonna put epoxy primer on it. Tomorrow we're probably gonna take the bed off and do a bunch of sanding and priming and stuff. It's gonna be fun, and it's also gonna be expensive. But that's the way we like it. Not really.